Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing the KB Ear Rosefinch in-ear monitors. This unit was sent to me by KeepHifi, but they didn't pay me for my review, and they will see this video the same as everybody else. Now I will go over what I like and what I don't like, but first, tech specs. Now what I don't like is this AliExpress $3 special cable that came included with these IEMs. It is horrible. It's horrible. It's passable at best, but it tangles up. So I had to take it off and use this third-party cable that I bought from Amazon that's made by TRN. This is actually a pretty good cable. I don't understand why KB Ear included that, because they make, stock cables and they're really good, but gross. Anyway, moving on to driving the Rosefinch. Now at 16 ohms, this set is easy to drive. All I used was a USB-C dongle on my LG V60 and my Pixel 6, and I used an Apple dongle for my 13 Pro. Now when I use the iFi audio hip DAC, the Rosefinch scales excellently to power. So it's very versatile and a very good set. So I'm gonna give the drivability on these a 4 out of 5. Now when speaking about the fit and comfort of the IEMs, they're very lightweight and they're very comfortable. Now I got the stock tips on here and they fit well, but if you look at the front of them, you see it has a metal face plate. It looks nice and it's transparent along the back. Allows you to see the single dynamic driver inside. The set has a nice weight to it. Let me take the tip off. Take a look at this nozzle. Look at this thing. That is a nice nozzle. Now for comparison, here's my recently reviewed Tangzy Wavelet. I think that's how you pronounce it. Don't butcher me in the comments. And here's the nozzle on the Wear. As you can see, the Rosefinch is much bigger, although they're around the same size. Also, the ergonomics on the Rosefinch is a little better as well. So I think that's why they fit better in my ear. The weight and the ergonomic, they remind me of a set I had for a few years, the TFZ number 3. Really good. I like that set. Now the nozzle on the Rosefinch is around 5 millimeters to accommodate third-party silicone tips, such as these right here, the SpinFit CP100 Plus, which were made specifically for IEMs. And also, let me also include this. These Rosefinch IEMs are side sleeper approved. I slept in them last night while listening to some music. Woke up and only one was out of my ear. I think I moved in my sleep, but it is what it is. Fit and comfort, 5 out of 5. Now, save the best for last. I'm going to talk about the sound quality on the Rosefinch. Now, I've tested these out, and I got to tell you, I can't pinpoint a particular sound signature on these. Now, switching between the stock tips and the CP100 Plus. CP100 Plus has a wider bore. Okay, now, looking at the bore, or the hole, as you can say, where the music will come through, it's wider on the SpinFit. And here's the thing. Stock tips, it's balanced or U-shaped. CP100 Plus is bassy as hell. I don't get it. I mean, it's very punchy. And I tested this in different scenarios. With the stock cable, with this cable, with the hip DAC, with dongles, and then, back and forth. And the sound, it always changed. Now, with the stock tip, when it comes to the stock tip, the bass is very sub-bass centric. The male and female vocals in the mids, they sound nice. The upper mids sound really good, as well as the treble. Now, when I switch to the CP100s, these things turn into, like, I don't know, some alien or Frankenstein blonde BLO3. It's really weird. Now, U-shaped is a little aggressive with the sub bass, but the bass, it doesn't bleed into the mids. And speaking of the mid range, they sound relaxed but pleasant in the upper mids, like I said. And the treble, it sounds slightly more airy with the stock tip. The soundstage is wide, instrument separation and imaging are decent. With the stock tips, the sound is relaxing. Now with other waterboard silicone tip, the sound is warm, V-shaped. So that's my verdict on the tuning. Your experience may be different from mine. I know some wouldn't want to invest in another cable like I did, but I really suggest you do. I mean, if you want to get into this hobby, you don't really know what kind of IEMs you want to use, but if you got like a certain like sound signature you like, or you have a certain music genre you like to listen to, yeah, the best way I put it is like this. If you like a balanced sound, then just keep the stock cable and keep the stock tips. If you want something a little more bassy, then get you another cable. There's plenty you can find on eBay and Amazon, and get you some CP100s, because these are goated. It wouldn't hurt, if you love bass. But if you don't like really bass, if you're not like a bass head, then don't worry about it. So this has been my review of the Rosefinch from kbear. If you like this video, consider subscribing to the channel. Click the bell icon so you'll be notified when I post new videos. Enjoy your life, enjoy your sound. I'll see you in the next.